do this. So we, Srinuta, do I have your permission? And Punasai?
Yeah.
So that's my team. We explored a very fantastic, what does holistic education mean for you? So let me walk through what our thoughts have been. So number one, when we looked at what is the change that we want to bring in? So for that, we wanted to reflect a little bit on that which is ordinary. What is the inefficiency that we see in today's education that is not holistic? So then it came down to, in our exploration, what we felt was today's education is not reflecting the overall development of the youth. It's very unidimensional focus, very much about academics. What we wanted to do is bring more experimental knowledge, bring more spirituality, bring more physical and emotional well-being, and also the financial well-being. Today's youth, they lack the basic financial awareness of what money and how to save it, how to invest it, how to grow it, so that it results in a financial freedom. So the change that we want to bring in was how do we bring a holistic education that creates academics and spiritual and the physical and the financial well-being. Then we started looking at what are the goals and the time frame that we want to achieve. So first we started putting some goals, and then we adjusted the time frame. The first one is we want to focus on the spiritual and the mindfulness training in the youth. And then the number two is the financial education for all the kids, so that they can lay the foundation for financial freedom. And then the goal three is about the physical well-being, whether it's sports or yoga or some kind of physical activity for the physical well-being. So we set out for three goals: the spiritual and mindfulness, financial, and then the third one is physical well-being. And then based on this, we said, let's set it out for a yearly goal. And then when we looked at the third, this is where an interesting insights came in from the team. What are the risks that we see in this journey? And the immediate thought came in is like the parents and the community, and even the kids who are traditionally conditioned in seeing all these things are auxiliary or not useful, just stay focused on grades and admissions and the jobs. It's just more of the traditional mindset. The conventional mindset is what we thought was one of the biggest risks. And then the second one is not having enough resources to pursue this journey. Then we looked at what are the strengths that we have. The first strength is we three being the founders, we had a deeper, clear vision, expertise, mastery, and a deeper conviction in pursuing this journey. And then second one is we also have access to a bunch of tools. And then Purnasai reminded that her dad's friend, GK uncle, who actually created Nanban Foundation, which is to train not only the kids, but more adults about this financial planning and investment. And they created this Nanban Foundation where it's actually now open source so that everybody can actually invest and grow their money, and which is doing fantastic. So we basically said these are some of the resources, the strengths that we have by access to, number one, a good founder's mindset. We have resources in the community, and also have some access to some specialized foundations and within our own circle that we thought is some strengths that we can leverage. And then what are the resources? What resources we may require and how much? And we wanted to raise about 500K from some of the leaders that we know, like Ramakant, Naveen, and Raghu, and also including their time commitment about 10 hours per week, and then free access to oil. And then we wanted to build a volunteer network who can actually do, and then a physical facility and some virtual to actually start doing this. And then we basically said, then what are the ideas? So the one idea is partner with Nanban Foundation to conduct weekend and evening classes for financial independence, weekend and evening and yoga and mindfulness for increasing focus and universal human values and the physical well-being, and do this both virtually and physically in schools and at the centers, and build community peer groups. So these are a few ideas that we came at. And then an idea that we plan to execute, we picked two. One is definitely the financial education with Kanban. We want to do this as weekend classes, and also on the weekends, we want to do yoga and mindfulness. And then when we looked at number 8, how do we verify that my idea will bring about the change? Kids participating and managing their own finance and investment accounts, youth taking yoga and mindfulness as regular practice at least three times a week. And then how do we want to celebrate? We said fun is always good. We all felt like ice cream and donuts are something that we like. We wanted to have an ice cream party with everybody. every weekend and share the successes in the Facebook and peer groups to inspire others and continue to build the momentum. So that's kind of a quick journey that we put together.
Wow, I'm just speechless. Felt like, continuing to listen. It sounded so real, and what a story. Very inspiring, and already looks like it's in the making. It's happening. Some new courses are going to come in, and YEC becomes the platform. So fantastic! What a wonderful journey. Great job. Fantastic.
As we speak, we are actually planning to launch a Finance 101. And the thing is, now we're going to bring Non-Banca Foundation into it. And the only thing that is missing right now is the 500K check from the three of you.
That's a little extra. Extraordinary results assured. So
exactly.
fantastic.
Plus 10 hours per week.
And access to oil platform. And looks like resources are been well thought through, and the strengths that you have is well articulated and overpowering the risks which are there. So which is one of the key things, as the learning here. If we can, it's important to call the demon out early, and that's where the risk is called out a little early. The moment we articulate our strengths, immediately we know how to even handle this, and we have that power, right? It's just that the way in the Kurukshetra, you have Krishna on your side. What else do you want? Right? So the moment that feeling, that understanding happens, then you are game for the journey, and you're game for taking on anybody. And here it is for the good purpose, and with that change to be brought in will happen. And many occasions we've seen just the celebration itself would be so inspiring that you feel like, in this case, maybe the ice cream party would be so interesting that many kids would be wanting to learn financial management. And maybe they'll not spend money on ice cream. They want Srini to spend money on that. So, and what a wonderful party it would be. I'm imagining already that, near Hanuman Temple in Dallas, Frisco, the ice cream party happening. And, we already have 3 monkeys, you remember? Not in your group, but we are all going to be there for the party, for the celebration. So with that, I would thank all of you for fantastic participation. It has been extraordinary. The 3 sessions, one on the secrets of the mindset, right? So the secrets of successful entrepreneurs. It was a baker's dozen. Then connecting the dots, the way you all played the game, understood the benefits of it, the art side, the need of it, and the challenges which are there, but benefits overpowering, and the effort which is required, that little extra effort. And last but not the least, this journey as the 9 yards innovation journey. What a presentation you people have made, and both the teams did just fantastic. And the same time, as a framework, this is extendable for any new initiative that we want to take, be it in our personal life, or it could be in our professional life, family, or initiative which is socially relevant and socially impactful. Either which way, if we are a little extra, definitely I think we can create an extraordinary impact. And best wishes for that journey. Thanks to YEC for creating this beautiful platform and to interact with the young minds. One of the secret to stay young is to be with young minds, and we will continue to generate fantastic ideas and make an impact. Thank you so much. Over to you. If anybody has something to share, your takeaways, or what you enjoyed, or it could be acknowledging or thanking somebody here who's been part of this. And one special thanks to Ramakant for being that little extra. right? For quickly learning on the breakout rooms, and he's now become the Krishna. His name is Ramakant, but he's become the Krishna. Disappear anywhere, anytime, appear anywhere. So fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much.
And if I may, if everybody could, for a moment, or just for the photo app, if you can open up your videos, let's just get one picture as a team, and then as Naveen shared, if anyone could share, want to share your reflections from this experience. Susmita, anything that you want to share? The smiley face. And Purnasai, you made a deal for us, right? We're gonna make a partnership with Nanban Foundation. There is no maybe. In the breakout room, you made a deal. So now in the broader room, so we'll have to go back to the breakout room then.
Log it out. Yes.
So that's cool. Raghu and Ramakant, Srinuta, anything that you want to share? Because I think both Purnasai and Susmita seem to have. Okay. Yeah. Srinuta, anything that you want to share? Anything new that you learned in this camp? And I know you live with your dad all the time, so oil is always by your side. But anything new insights that came from this camp experience?
Even I am actually new to the oil platform.
I see.
So yeah, it was very interesting and it was a nice experience.
And for me, I just don't want to be with the young minds. I want to work for young minds. That's how I stay very young. So someday I'm going to come work for you. And each one of you, actually, each one of you. So that's cool. So Raghu, Ramakant, anything that you want to share before we close out?
Sure. So Srinji, we will, the PDF that you created, we want to mature it, spend some more time, and we want it to be published and use this as our own template.
Actually, when we did the school, when we did the last time, when we did the 5-day entrepreneurship workshop, we also played this as part of the game. And we actually had each one of the participants, there were 18 kids, each one of them actually gave one idea, and then we all owned. And if I remember correctly, and it's so magical, I'm remembering Samskriti today. Samskriti's birthday is today. Samskriti and my son Sujit's birthday is today. Samskriti came up with this similar idea where she wanted to build an excellence. Everybody is coming up with an idea for the well-being of physically disabled or differently able, something for blind. And she came up with this universal idea of why can't excellence be well-being for everybody, regardless of their age or status. And then we named it as Youth Excellence. So we basically started building that entire concept. I felt like we were in the YEC and we were building YEC, the business plan for that. It's almost like a matrix inside a matrix. And that journey was so fantastic, how everybody came up with the concept of people were asking questions, what about people in the villages? And then we said, like, how about we will have a vehicle? And then, how would we have virtual? How do we have the whole journey for the YEC was built by the people that were attending the YEC workshop. And today also something similar. And then the Nanban Foundation. And I felt like, that's a very tangible. The other interesting thing is we've been looking at this Finance 101 as one of the courses. In fact, Savita already put together some slides, and she has been doing some research, based on some research from Khan Academy and her own experience. And that is something that we want to do something early in the new year. So it all comes through in Naveen's presence. And Naveen, don't we see it? It always happens with Naveen and I. The mind is like, there is no two minds. There is no two. We're always like, there is telepathy that is always happening. And, it's the manifestation is so beautiful, so beautiful. So Naveen, thank you so much for creating these tools, not just for this YEC experience, but for the greater, broader community in general. We want to make sure that these tools become more prevalent, and we will continue to make this as a, not just as an experimental game, but right, how do we cultivate these superpowers that we could use in our daily life in almost all situations, so that we can become entrepreneurs, not in one dimension of building companies and this stuff, but the entrepreneurial mindset becomes an essential way of life. And that's what really what Sanatan Dharma is all about, being an entrepreneur, an explorer, and become an infinity.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
So thank you so much, for leading this in such a change. And we need to order so many books of yours, Inseparable Twins and A Little Extraordinary, and make this be part of every youth's excellence operating system.
Absolutely. In fact, a little extra would be a fantastic gift for a new year, and people, for them to reflect and make it. It's incidentally 52 such inspiring shots which are there in it. So each one for a week, and one being practiced over the lifetime. Then they're masters, right? So and these are actually teachings of our masters, put in a new form and in a new way for the new generation. That is all it is. It's not like that I had to create or anything like that. It's just that presented in the new form, new way for the new generation.
Correct. And the thing is, as I'm, and the interesting thing that is 9 yards nowadays in the VC template. The good pitch deck is exactly has nine slides, right? In a good investor deck. And since until yesterday, I was reviewing some of the investor decks of some people, some companies that are similar in my space. The interesting thing that I wanted to focus on, and Naveen, I'll work with you on figuring out if we already have it, that Ekatattva Abhyasa, that it is ordinary, that it can be. The level of detail that somebody would have to go to study that inefficiency.
Yeah.
That mastery of understanding the inefficiency and the problem is where everything starts.
Absolutely.
And in fact, every time when we go present a VC deck, they basically try to grasp your proficiency of understanding the nature of the problem to the details and this stuff. And from that understanding, you can actually come back and design the excellent state.
Absolutely.
Right? So the problem understanding, and then the details of the painting that you create, and again the clarity of the detail in terms of the routes to market, the level of detail, then everything else, just the execution becomes so very mechanical from that point.
True.
A good business plan. So I think this ability to go from sight to insight, like what you say, sight to vision, where we go to the more Ekatattva Abhyasa, right? Not at the periphery, because most people look at the problem at the high level, but they don't really go to the details of why, like the video that you showed, right? In the slums or other places where they were able to understand the pain points so clearly well. And then from there, they can actually come up with a solution, right? That it can be. And then everything else follows.
Yes.
Right? I don't know if you already have a course to actually systematically take them to the site to, the framework on how to quantify the inefficiency or the pain points that come in with this, because that is something that I see lack a lot of people, because they stay at the surface level. And so it's like, yeah, I want to go create a revolution in the electric industry. No. You have to go to the levels of understand batteries, cells, and inventory, economics, and so many details.
Yes.
Even our own friend, right? The Murli.
Yes.
Yogify, and now I'm officially an advisor. Not before I used to be an official advisor. I'm also an investor in that. Yeah. Right? And the details that they need. But thank you so much for doing this, yes, Naveen. And I particularly learned a lot in this particular camp, and having to partner with Srinuta, Susmita, Punasai, and other kids, and having them, share their experiences and the thoughts. Our future is so nicely rested in these young minds, the future next generation leaders.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Again, it was my pleasure too. And special thanks again to Ramakant and Raghu. Just like his name, he's shining. And fantastic participation. It's a true example of what a young mind would mean. Age is not the factor. The curiosity, the interest, the level of participation determines the state of mind, and which it is young in Raghu's head and the whole body.
Oh,
God
Raghu
bless
is
you,
an
Raghu.
epitome. We need to figure out how do we make Raghu into a pill so that we can all, every morning, Raghu pill. That's it. That's cool. Raghuji, as always, thank you for being such a, in fact, I could not say participant. You're a executive chairman for YEC. Right?
Yeah, too much energy trying to dissipate that.
That's good. But Pranam, and Naveen, over to you. How you want to conclude?
Yeah, continue to be a little extra, and with this group, WhatsApp group that we have created, you will continue to get a few shots of inspiration over the first week of January in the new year too. So as a gift, as shot of inspiration. And we thought we should do something a little extra. So how many of you have enjoyed having access to the oil platform? Say aye if you have. And do any of you think continued access to oil platform is going to benefit, help you? Say double I. Okay, so I see almost everyone saying that. We, in fact, had planned to provide that access to you for this week, for you to play the game, practice, and put your thoughts together, take new journeys, and build that inspiration and make new declarations, and also the little quiz to get you to sharpen your mind and build that curiosity, have new learnings. So the way you participated, I'm inspired, and the gift for you, for the year-end gift and the New Year gift, we're going to make this accessible to you for a 1-year subscription for the participants here. Best wishes, and this is YEC's Christmas gift to all of you.
It's YEC's gift to YEC, and this is Naveen's gift. This is Naveen's gift. I know how many years of your effort and the divine, brilliance that is powering through you, and it's a gift from Naveen, the being.
For the extraordinary participation of this team. So, and I hope it has inspired you that now, well, you are the beneficiary of this course and the participation. You will have to be a little extra, in whichever area that you choose, and continue to be a little extra. And I hope you would even have that rub-off effect on others who would want to come and experience this. And YEC plans to provide this course on a regular basis, so that more people can benefit around the world. So and you could be that little brand ambassador of truly practicing it, right? So, and others are able to understand, relate, and wanting to have that experience of being a little extra. So with that, I'm ready to sign off. Thank you so much. Take care and have a great new year. And what a way to finish this year. Thank you for creating this opportunity.
Thank you, Naveen.